This video is sponsored by Wish. Hey, I'm B. So lately I've been obsessed with finding like these cute and relaxing videos on YouTube, like home cafes, ASMR kitchens, and teeny tiny baking videos. Everything tiny is just so cute, like tiny puppies, tiny kitchens, tiny meat gang. Thumbs up for Kodako. So today, the Sneaky Walnut has ordered a plethora of strange things from Wish to make my tiny kitchen dreams come true. Wish is a website and an app who's sponsoring today's video, and basically what it has is everything. There's not something you would look for and not find on Wish. They have foot pads, face shapers, bang cutters, but also useful things like clothes, shoes, jewelry, like actually cute aesthetic things. But they also have the best gag gifts of all time, fish slippers. That's what I'm getting Nick for his birthday. Nobody tell him. They also have all these kooky electronics like headphones and spy camera glasses that we can go investigate things in. It's gonna be really cool. So when I told you guys on Twitter that I was making this video, follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you wanna like see the behind the scenes of like what I'm working on. Some of you guys were worried about Wish's shipping times, but I found out that if you order things with a little truck icon next to it, they come in a few days. It's just like regular express shipping. It's super fast. So let's make my tiny cute dreams come true and make a tiny kitchen. The thing I'm worried about the most is that these tiny little pots, we have to actually cook in them. I hope the ones they've sent me are metal. I'm really worried about it, but I'll link all the stuff down below. If you want to make your own tiny kitchen, you can like get all the pieces. They're really affordable.
Time to expose the truth behind tiny kitchens.
Everything I got from Wish.
And I felt like two very little children's opening presents on Christmas morning. I hoped for an avocado. We tore, we ripped, we bamboozled all the packages open, and just like that, we finally had enough supplies to make a tiny kitchen. Between tiny knives, tiny spyglasses, and tiny bleach, I'm sure whoever was inspecting these packages thought that we were about to orchestrate a tiny crime. No. But alas, our only crime today was making a too tiny cake that we can't share with all our sweet potato wedge subscribers. Subscribe or I will send a tiny knife to your house and make your mom wonder, who is this? Now it was time to sort and organize all the products we had. Divide and conquer, as Bob Ross used to say. I picked this tiny kitchen out because it was my aesthetic. It also has a hole where the candle goes so we can light a fire and actually bake our stuff, which I thought was pretty interesting. All the doors and the file cabinets open. You can put anything you want in them, like milk, butter, eggs, knives, bleach, rope. Then I wanted to show you guys all the tiny stuff that I got because I thought it was so cute. So these are the pots and pans that we're going to cook on, and thankfully they're metal and they're very heavy, so you can put them in the oven, but don't take my word for it. Like, read the ones that you've ordered because I don't know if they're all like this, and I don't want you melting down your cake. Then we had to put together the little topping. We have orange jam, Nespresso coffee, and lemon jam. Yum! Look at how tiny they are. They're literally smaller than the tiniest pill I've ever seen. So cute. Then I got this little thing of utensils. They're pre-made for you. This is when I was talking about like the tiny knives and the tiny forks. The tiny whisk. I don't even have a real size whisk, so this is like actually a joke. Nick tried to put the whisk in and like knocked everything over. So if you don't have tiny fingers, this is going to be a tiny mistake for you. My favorite thing that I ordered were these teacups. They're so beautiful and so gorgeous. Like, if they had them in a big size, I would order them too. And then finally, I ordered a little set that imitates us like baking muffins or something because it's got flowers and eggs and all that stuff. So that is all the things I got. Oh, and some fruit for decorations. You know, you can never have enough fruit.
Gotta vacuum the area real quick. Just clean around these surfaces. All right, get this nice and, oh, I moved that out. Okay, now we're done. So clean.
Then it was time to set up our tiny kitchen. I decided to let you guys have a tea party before I started out on my cake baking. So I have made this tiny tea set for you, and I hope you join our tea party today. So what I did was I put hazelnut milk in the little tea thing because it looks like tea. It's kind of that like muddy color, that poop color, like little poop juice in your tea. Oh my god. And then I also added regular milk and the little milk thing, and it drove me insane. It wouldn't come out for a second. I was so angry. And then you can't skip sugar because some people seriously only drink their coffee and tea with sugar. Tell me in the comments, can you drink your stuff without sugar? Dun dun dun, because I want to make a video cutting sugar for 7 days. So let me know. I know some of you are thinking like, oh B, that's not even a long time. For me, that's really long because I eat sugar every single day, especially cakes.
Here's some tea, honey.
Oh my god. Thanks so much, babe.
I'm excited to have tea with you today.
Me too, honey. If I can grip it.
You might just grab the whole thing.
No, I can't grab the handle.
It's okay, just grab
the
it.
whole thing. Wait, my fingers are too big for this. This is really hard.
It's really cute when you do it. Cheers.
Pinkies up, babe.
Pinkies
We're in
up.
England.
Ah,
Cheers.
spill some tea. It's so good though.
Wow.
It's hazelnut milk, so it's actually really good. Okay, while you guys are having tea with us, let's bake a cake. This is so fun.
It is
I love
fun.
this. You guys, link for everything will be down in the description. Check it out if you want to make your own little tea party. It's so funny.
This is crazy. Like, I can't believe that you got this. Like, I love this mini set. I can't believe you got that set, babe. It's so pretty. Like, everything looks really
I couldn't believe it
aesthetic.
either. No!
Me.
Hey, at least it didn't break.
And it's durable.
Oh my gosh, it's actually still all right.
After our tea party, it was time to bake the cake. I got all the ingredients ready, and I wanted to show you guys the behind the scenes of what actually this looks like, because it's a mess.
A quick behind the scenes of YouTube video making. It's a disaster in here, but this is what happens when you're like filming. Thanks so much for helping me. Nick's my production assistant today.
Production assistant, crew member, lighting, photography. We do it all.
And free. High five.
Zero cost. Great.
Now, to prepare this cake, I have hazelnut milk, corn flour, regular flour, sugar, eggs, and butter. It's time to start adding all the ingredients together. So to make the tiny egg, I took actually a regular size egg, and I poured a little bit of the egg yolk and a little bit of the egg white into it. It was a very complicated procedure. I could probably be a heart surgeon now. Then I added flour, corn flour. I learned that from the Japanese jiggly cheesecake, which if you haven't seen that video, you should. It's so good. And I made the tiny batter with the tiny hazelnut milk and a little bit of butter. You have to make sure the pan is greased just like a regular pan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's tiny doesn't mean you can't grease it. I stirred it, and then it was time to cook, which seems like the most nerve-wracking part, because for how long do you cook a 1-inch cake? I have no idea. On top of that, how long do you cook it under fire? I don't know. Beats me. I don't know how this happened, but I did manage to burn it. Are you surprised? Then I decided to make a chocolate and raspberry cake because those are my favorite things. I thought, wow, this is gonna taste so delicious. These are little cranberries, actually. They're not raspberries. B, where are you? And this is the final product. Chocolate cranberry cake, but tiny. It's literally smaller than my toe. I could squish you with my toe. This is the aesthetic picture I got for Instagram. This is what I live for. Photography of miniature things. Oh my gosh.
You have been bamboozled. It is not actually Nutella. It's Marmite. I didn't have Nutella. I was out of it, and I was not going to go back to the store. I just had to use something that looked like Nutella. I fed Nick a Marmite cake. I'll never show my face in this town again. This is behind the scenes of our video. We have the mini egg that we made from a real egg. We gotta cook that now. And then the Marmite is actually what we use as Nutella because we don't have any Nutella, and this consistency looks the exact same. So when we went over here and set it up, it looks just like Nutella, huh? Right? Okay, so what did you guys think of my tiny kitchen attempt? I thought it was pretty good for my first attempt, and I will also tell you guys that I'm sure that a ton of these tiny kitchens use fake products to make their cakes. I'm like calling them out right now. I'm like, you use fake stuff. I think they do that because also food commercials, when they make like the food look really juicy and succulent and tasty. Oh, succulent is another word for moist. They use fake stuff all the time. Like I know for ice cream, sometimes they scoop out mashed potatoes. I know that like for cheese, they don't use real cheese. They are crazy. I saw Peter McKinnon like do a video on it of how they like put together a s'more, how they make it look delicious. So there's a lot of effects going on, especially in video. I had so much fun making a tiny kitchen. If you guys do want to try it, please do. If you want me to review any of the other stuff from Wish, please let me know. They have a plethora of interesting stuff. Give this video a big thumbs up and let me know what we should try out next. And I'll see you next time. Walnuts out!
Thank you, Wish, for sponsoring today's video. I'm so happy you made my tiny kitchen dreams come true.